Aloha, this is Skye with Feminist News Network, Feminist News that you can use. Today's special report at the Pahoa community meeting with USGS, FEMA, and other government officials and sources in regards to the Kilauea volcano and the Leilani Fissure evacuation and mandatory evacuation zones. We're going to ask the people today, what does the lava crisis mean to them? Let's see. Excuse me. Aloha. What does the 2018 lava crisis mean to you?
As a state representative of Puna, the 2018 lava crisis means a huge disruption in my community, as well as a huge change in lifestyle. The people who are being disrupted are usually those who are used to wide open spaces and a lot of away from the city type of routine. That's the kind of lifestyle they have gotten used to. And now they are stuck in evacuations. They are living a nomadic lifestyle. And the high likelihood is because the lava has destroyed 700 homes, right? 700 structures. Over 400 homes.
533.
533 homes.
And counting.
And counting. They are unlikely to move back to the district, which is, frankly, as state representative, that's half my district of Lower Puna. Precincts 3 and 4 are severely affected. So their lifestyle has changed. They are unlikely to move back unless they could find someplace nearby, and even if they can find someplace nearby, the kind of lifestyle they had of wide acreage and an alternative lifestyle will likely be changed.
Okay, as a representative, what are the hopes and chances for them to be able to rebuild in a new community subdivision?
We are exploring that as one of the alternatives, whether or not there could be some kind of land swap to create a community. But even then, the kind of people living in Precinct 4, Leilani Estates, they're used to acreage, they're used to an alternative lifestyle. So I don't know whether or not the kind of community we are envisioning will fit into the lifestyle they have gotten accustomed to. So we are hoping that they stay within the district. I think a lot of people are hoping that they can stay within the district because these are our neighbors. These are the people we are used to. These are the people we've done business with. But we don't even know where they live now.
Well, thank you. This is Real Talk from Joy.
And they're issuing these uninhabitable letters, but it has to be a mandatory evacuation for the FEMA to actually give you assistance. And the only thing that the Civil Defense Department is handing out is a voluntary evacuation letter. And it says in the letter that there is imminent danger to the property, bodily injury from lava projectiles, high concentrations of SO2, less particles in the air called Halley's air. And to me, that's not voluntary if you can't stay there because it's causing you major health problems. So I'm wondering if you can issue letters to people that say that they either were, that there was some level of mandatory evacuation that they had to do.
Yeah.
So that leads back to the other gentleman's question as far as what's planned and going ahead. And so we're considering all of the options as far as condemnation. If you can't live in that neighborhood, and it's on the East Roof Zone, and it's possible that there's going to be eruptions there for the next 35 years. The gas is going to be too strong. The county's going to have to do something. So that's part of the planning that we're doing.
Is there anybody I could speak to that could maybe alter these?
Yeah, not at this time. Well, you can speak to me, but we're not going to alter it. The plan is going to be done.
They're not going to alter them, but altering them makes the difference between getting FEMA money or not. So he just said, we do not want you to receive FEMA money. Pay attention. Aloha, what does the lava crisis mean to you?
Well, right now it's totally about uncertainty. We're in the area of Lower Malala and Leilani, and we don't have access to our house. And it's kind of, we're just scrambling around trying to find places to stay until we find out what's going to happen. So it's really devastating in that way. Even though we have a boss down home, we are concerned because we're kind of in a state of limbo. And that's almost worse because we don't have any culture. If someone gets lost in it, we have culture and we can move on. But we're just kind of in this unsettled state. So that's what stress right now.
The lava crisis means the end of a dream right now. This was a retirement home. I'm going to be 70 years old in August. I know I don't look it. Thank you. But we're not quite sure what we're going to do if there isn't compensation. We were pretty much building on our own to not have a mortgage. That was the whole idea. And right now we have a home that's about 3/4 of the way done and all paid for, but we can't use it. So we are just unsure what we're going to do. That's pretty much. But I think my question was with civil defense is there's only three things. It's either going to get better, get worse, or stay the same. And I think there should be some contingency plans for each of those. And if it gets better, we'll go in there and finish the house. If it gets worse and takes us over, I don't know. What does that mean? So we're looking for answers on those three things because it's staying the same. So if it stays the same, that means that the rent that we were supposed to be in about the middle of June, we are paying ongoing rent, and perhaps we will be helped with FEMA. Not quite sure yet because we kind of fall into a different kind of category, being that the house is not fully complete. So we're just looking for some answers for the future because we want to move forward, but it's hard to figure out how to move forward when when you've got all your.
Aloha, what does the lava crisis mean to you?
Well, it means having to pack up everything we have and get out in one night. It means leaving all of our household possessions and so forth. It means our grandchildren having to leave and go to another place that they've never been to before. It's been a lot of stress, but it means also family trying to pull together, and as a community trying to pull together also. So that's what it means to me.
And you, ma'am?
Same. We see a lot of changes. Our family, we were living together with our kids and grandkids and Leilani, and now we're moving in different places. But we've seen a lot of good things have happened. The community pulling together, the people just showing the love of God for each other, and that's what holds us together and keeps us going.
Great. Aloha, what does this lava situation mean to you?
Change. What it is evolution of the island. It's wonderful. It's like, I know a lot of people are going through a tragic loss of their properties. Nobody's been hurt. Nobody's died. I mean, the lava in the volcano in Guatemala killed 300 people now. And there's 200 more people missing. We don't have any of that. Pele is a much nicer goddess. It's like she's just expanding our world. And like some of the surfers say, we're going to have some great surf spots down there because of the way it's evolving.
Pele laying out the spot?
Yeah, exactly. It's beautiful. And, we get great sight. I live in Leilani. Mm-hmm. My house has been saved, but it still would have been beautiful if it hadn't, right? It's like we're here on her crust, you know? We live here because we like the energy, because we enjoy the thought of new land, of new creation. What could be more creative than building more land?
Aloha. What does the lava situation mean to you?
Well, it's a huge, huge event. And what it means is a great big renewal in all of our lives. It's taking out the old. It's cleaning out and destroying things, but it's making way for the new and the changes that have to happen. And that all in all, they're going to be good. They're hard. And it's huge. And there's nothing you can do about it because the lava is so powerful. You just have to get out of the way and let it happen. That's the best thing you can do, is surrender to it and do the best you can. But as time goes by, everybody, I believe, will look back and see that their life turned a very, very sharp corner at this particular time. We were all going along thinking, oh, this is the way I'm going. Well, the lava comes along and turns us a very sharp corner in a different direction. And we have no choice in it. We have to go that different direction. And it's confusing and it feels destructive. But in reality, it's clearing out for the new and for the good direction that we all need to go in, but we just didn't realize it before. That's how I see it.
We can also say, Pele do what she do, are they?
Yes.
What does the 2018 lava crisis mean to you?
It's mean to me. I just lost the land in Pahoa, so right now I'm in like everything is stopped for me, and but I think the FEMA and the SBA has been helping a lot right now, so at least I find the channel where I should go or do, because that is the land is my livelihood as well. So I didn't lose the house. That's just my business land. And regarding about the lava, I think that's an act of nature. I have nothing to against or anything. I think that's the way it goes. And it's beautiful though. It's changing the new look of Pahoa now. I had been following up the Facebook, see the flow, see how Tutu Pele has been creating all kinds of this, and I don't feel sad about things, no. Just the way it goes, yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mahalo.
Mahalo.
7 weeks for the civil defense to give us timely, accurate information. When will that happen? We have to rely, and in fact, one of our representatives requested we rely on social media to find the information. We should be able to rely on civil defense. Why aren't we able to?
Well, I believe we push out the accurate messages during the critical times. During other episodes, we've had mistakes, errors.
A lot.
But
If you have,
I think during the critical times, we pushed out the accurate
you actually have even missed eruption information. Fissure updates that our representatives have told us to rely on social media for. I have it in writing, where one of our representatives recommended that. Why can we not rely on civil defense? That is what I'm asking.
We work every day, our messages are reviewed. Sometimes they get overlapped in our haste to put things out. But as I say, we continue to put out the critical messages timely and accurately.
What does the lava crisis mean to you?
As a person outside of the lava inundation area, it means bringing community together to actually help all the people that we know and don't know within the inundation area.
Aloha. What does the lava situation mean to you?
Oh, lava situation means
destroying my life because we had a dream to live in Hawaii. We moved 1 year ago here. We bought old house, and during the 1 year we repair it and prepare for a new business and put all our savings to this business. So it was such a lovely place, but it grew, So I hope the government help us. I'm not losing the hope. But it was really, really paradise that we were dreaming. Just 100 steps from Dightpool. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
We loved corals, we loved turtles and fishes and everything. But anyway, we have to continue. Yeah,
Right.
Life is...
Right. You got to.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Aloha. What does the lava crisis mean to you?
Being here 20 years and taking care of Green Mountain in Kapoho, we've had quite an intense experience. We actually are the caretakers of the largest natural freshwater lake that existed in the Hawaiian Islands. With the amount of lava that came down to Kapoho, it entered into our property and evaporated the lake. I'm still processing that. It's been a blessing to take care of Green Mountain and Kaluawaio Pele, the
I
water
really
of Pele.
enjoyed Flow Fest.
Yeah, we loved integrating the community in every way possible, trying to get every school child to come to Green Lake and be in the beauty of nature and teach them about farming and sustainability. So it was always my pleasure to bring the kids from all of the schools, as many kids as I could get to come there. That was always my goal, and educate them about loving the land and malama aina, taking care of the land.
Right, right. And most importantly, we have heard of a new discovery that was found out by the latest halal that was up near the vicinity doing hula. So it is not Tutu Pele that is here. Can you please explain?
So Ai La'au is a male god of fire that was present prior to Pele in this culture. Ai meaning to eat and consume, La'au meaning the forest. So a few weeks into the eruption, we started hearing about this god, Ai La'au, being the one that is the creator of this experience. So it is relevant in older legends. I know that they spoke of him being in the fern forest area, and he was a very, very powerful fire god that took the forest. And so as we were starting to experience this eruption, people were noticing how the forest was being consumed and the leaves were dropping off of the trees. And so that is the common understanding of this eruption.
Oh, wow. So this is really breaking news, people, because if it's not Tutu Pele and it's something deeper and stronger, that means this lava flow may be here for a while. Don't you think, or what do you think about that?
My thoughts on how long it will occur are we just can't really say.
It all
it's
depends.
Powerful. This is an experience that some say could be months and months and months to possibly years. So we just have to let it do its thing and create new earth. So in this destruction that we've witnessed with our community losing homes, we're also witnessing this incredible creation at the same time.
Right. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Mahalo.
My pleasure. Mahalo.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It means a lot of confusion for right now, since I have a house that's still there, but I will get arrested if I go back to it. So,
But there's plenty of squatters and
in the area, yeah, I have to worry about that a bit. I was going in twice a week, and I didn't have to worry about squatters, and now I'm not allowed to go in there. So I just work with civil defense as much as I can, and stay away from the home. And I got most of my belongings out, and I just hope that it stays there without being wiped out. Since I'm like about 800 feet from the Fissure 8, which is going straight up in the air. So I'm just holding in here day by day. And that's all I can do.
And I live in Black Sands. We have been required to produce credentials coming down 130 out of Pahoa, correct? Is that going to be an ongoing thing, we hope, or are they going to relax that for Wednesday night on Roberts? Deals like that. I think it occurred last Wednesday.
We're working on some alternatives. I'd say give us a few weeks. As things stabilize, we're going to make some determinations. So, as things progress, we'll make adaptations. So it's not a done deal.
Okay. Do you know, the other question, I guess, is we've had squatters in the neighborhood already that have been ejected by the police. Is that are they prosecuting that aggressively like they would in any sort of a disaster? Somebody breaking the law is basically breaking and entering, right?
Well, we're under enhanced penalties. So if the police take action, prosecutor adds that on. Just one example, the folks that have been entering, closed areas that have been cited, the fines have been like $500, much more than a simple citation. That's due to the enhanced penalties. I think one person that was arrested for burglary in Leilani earlier, he's facing high penalties as well. So they're pretty significant what they're getting.
Well, squatting is rampant. In our neighborhood it is, and it's very difficult as a subdivision for us
they're trying to squat on our land right now.
When we know, it's kind of you need to get a power of attorney and actually have that property owner call and have the person moved out, and then the police just kind of shoo them to the next vacant house. Nobody's been. Anyway, I would like a toolbox. I would love a squatter toolbox for you folks. If you're going to open up 130 and it's going to become what it's been in the past, and there's going to be a lot of displaced people. There are a lot of vacant homes because people abandoned their homes and squatting is going to become. And I also volunteer for the Red Cross and the fire department. And that's a lot of the problems with the fires. Squatters. So we just would need that in the hood.
Yeah, we can see what we can do socially for them, but you got to still report them to the police. That's your initial response.
Right. You do this. Help us. So get those squatters out of those houses.
Aloha. What does the lava crisis mean to you?
I think it's fascination, fear, a lot of loss, a lot of pain, and a lot of hope that it's going to stop.
Thank you.
Thank
I'm going to address the question to you. My name is Robert Patrici. I'm a resident of Pohiki Road, and we've been trying to get some help up there to stop the looting for a couple of weeks now, and we can't get any help. And my place was in good shape until recently. I had power and water and refrigerators. Because the looters are up there going through our houses systematically, now I don't have that anymore. And I want to know, are you guys trying to make it so we can't move back there? Why is it okay for people to be driving around in there, going house to house and looting our homes when we can't get in there and defend them?
Yeah, I hear you, and they shouldn't be in there looting. They were left in there because on their own will. We don't go in at mandatory evacuation. We don't arrest people and pull them out. In this case, they're breaking the law.
That's not where they're coming in on boats. It's not people that are in there. It's people that are coming in on boats to Pohiki Harbor, and we need the National Guard down there at Pohiki checking IDs and stuff. And, we've been trying to get this for a while now before it happened, and it's getting worse and worse and worse. And we keep just getting, nothing. And, I'm upset because my house was okay. And it could have been, it didn't have to end up this way. And it's this way because we can't get any help. And I'm here begging you to do something about that because I want to go back to my house.
Okay, thank you.
No answer.
What does the lava crisis mean to you?
What does the crisis mean to me? I think it represents how far-reaching the lava flow really is. I think early on it was about, oh, my house is 5 feet higher than my neighbor's, so it might get their house and mine might be okay. And as this crisis keeps expanding, people are realizing that this is about whole neighborhoods. It's about all of Puna, and the people who are further away from the eruption but still in Puna are being affected as well. And I think it's still dawning on people, even who are right in the middle of the danger zone in some cases, how widespread the impact of this flow, or of these eruptions already is. And so I think it really represents how intertwined we really are across Puna, not just on the people who are in Leilani or in the other affected areas or south of the rift zone. So that's kind of the main thing that shows up for me in all of this, is it's affecting a huge area, and it's getting worse every day. And up Volcano and the farmers south of there, same story. And I think that's still just dawning on all of us.
What does the lava situation mean to you?
It means a bit of uncertainty to life, and it's been thrown your world sort of upside down. That's my opinion, and you have to start all over again. And I was a bit shocked, and I think I go through some bit of shock and trauma, and I've noticed other people have gone through the same thing, and I hope people are helped on that, because I don't know if they are known when they come to the meetings. A lot of them are stressed out, really stressed out.
So that is how they think, and this is how they really feel. From me to you, the lava situation in full. Mahalo nui loa. All right, so to hear positive and upbeat stories like this, contact me at FeministNewsN@gmail.com. Don't forget to subscribe. Check me out on Facebook, and we're still looking for reporters. So join us and watch more feminist news. All right.